Right guys, you may be wondering why George actually likes this box. I've got a feeling. It's probably because it's not an Evike one. This one's from Airsoft GI. Get ready. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is George, obviously, and it's me. And you might be wondering, why is George actually liking this box? I've got a feeling that it's not an Evike Box of Awesomeness. I know, I've done far too many of them on this channel, so today we're going to mix it up. This is from Airsoft GI. I'm excited to open it. Are you guys? Because it's a bit different. I've heard recently that the Airsoft GI boxes have been absolutely amazing. A lot of people on the channel have been commenting me like, do an Airsoft GI one because they're really, really good. Some of the ones they're putting out there. They actually also have a ton of variety. So you may be wondering, what is this? Is it the bigger mystery box wind? Is it the Cisco box? No. I thought if I'm going to do a mystery box, I'm going to choose their most expensive one to see what is actually inside one of their mystery boxes that is one of their private collections. So the one I went with is BOAZ's private collection. Now this one was priced at $399.99, I believe. Yep, so basically $400, 1 cent less. And actually what they say, and what I think is really cool, is actually Airsoft GI put out a ton of YouTube content. They're really nice guys, it seems. And the big thing for me is that they actually kind of think about the consumer. So they are doing reviews constantly of their guns. And actually what I really thought was cool is not just a random mystery box, but they did it for, I think the three main guys at Airsoft GI, they created their own kind of favorite mystery box. So all of them like different kinds of styles of guns, different styles of play, and so they all kind of put together a selection of potentially wins that you can have in the mystery box. And the most expensive one, I believe, was this one, which was BOAZ. I think Cisco had one at like $199, and they may have had one about $300. But I'm excited because obviously I'm hoping that this is a bit different. You know, with Evike, we know exactly what's going to be in the box or the chances of winning whatever's in the box. This, I have no idea. Weight-wise, 15 pounds is what it said on the box. It doesn't feel that much, but it is quite a long one. So could be a sniperish kind of longer gun. I'm not expecting SMG. One thing I have heard actually is that apparently BOAZ really likes AKs. So is it an AK? I don't have a huge amount of those. I've definitely got a lot more M4s, so I'd be pretty happy if it's an AK-based kind of gun. Just to give you also a intro that they've written on the website. This is what convinced me to buy it. The chef de jour of our YouTube videos, the editor himself, built a personal mystery box collection just for you. Inside every one of these boxes, of these private collection boxes, is a chance to win guns from BOAZ that he loves so much. He has them in his collection, everything from high cappers, AKs and M4s. Make an appearance here, give you a chance to win the same blasters that BOAZ uses when he plays with. So he's a good player, so hopefully we've got something good. George, unfortunately mate, I think you're going to have to move because I need to open the box. Right, so let's get moving on this one. Let's open here, open here. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I realised the other day when watching some of the content on the channel, I have a very specific way of opening boxes. One end, the other end, straight down the middle. Do you do the same? Because I kind of feel like it's the most neat way to do it, even though I'm not particularly a neat person. Oh, and I've just said that and gone off the mark. Right guys, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. First off thing, packing paper. This is actually the same colour packing paper they've been giving me in Evike boxes, I believe. So maybe there's just a good deal on this type of packing paper somewhere. Okay, so this is this is actually my shipping certificate. Yep, it says BOAZ Private Collection. It's Mystery Box version 3, 20 boxes only, no shipping coupons. That's also something to mention. There's only 20 boxes. Normal box of awesomeness from Evike. I believe they're around 300 in general. Sometimes it's 200, sometimes it's 400, but there's a lot of different boxes to win. And also the boxes you can win, a lot of them are base boxes. So there's normally 2 boxes and 60 each of that kind of box. The rest of them seem to be 2 to 10 and they're kind of really good. Okay, so there's more packing paper, but it's packed underneath. It does feel like they've done a good job at this one. Also, the box feels pretty solid. So I'm excited. Right guys, here we go. The win from BOAZ's mystery collection is... I think I can see a G&G box from the camera over here. Oh, hold on. I'm not going to look at those because I think they could be magazines for this gun. Right guys, so the win from BOAZ's mystery collection is... I was right, it's a G&G. Okay guys, so it is a G&G PCC 45. Now I quite like this because I've got an MP5, which is kind of my go-to SMG, but this is a bit different. So I really like G&G. I've had the SR25 and the SR30 from them. The Knights Armament kind of like team up, really great guns, and actually like the performance-wise on them is fantastic. I don't think I've had many other G&Gs, but actually because it's a more compact one and it's got M-lock, it seems, I actually am pretty happy with this. Plus they've actually given me 2 mags, because I presume this is probably kind of like an individual mag that you can't stick kind of mags from other guns, other types of guns in it. It's going to be one of those straight ones that may be specific to this type of gun. The box is in really good condition. It almost looks brand new. A lot of the time we get a lot of bashes in this. Okay, right, so we've got the warranty, the certificate, and the owner's manual. Ooh, so I can feel kind of like a cold metal already. It seems to me, just from the feel, like this front rail with the M-lock here, okay, well it's obviously got some kind of dirt on it. The M-lock here is all metal, so this front rail is metal. This actually feels like it's plastic, the flash hider, and this kind of like little section here. I think this is metal in terms of the inner barrel. We have... Okay, so let me just give you guys a little heads up. So I really like this. You've got actually a QD sling mount, you've got a regular sling mount. They actually also look like they're transferable, so you can put the sling mount there. Obviously the QD is on M-lock, so you can just switch it to there, higher up wherever you want. But actually I quite like that. I run single point, but actually if you wanted to run a 2-point, then you've got that. Okay, this is really cool. Check this out. So when you actually want to wrap the slide, it's almost one of those butterfly clips that when you push down on one side, it does both. It holds back the action, so that releases it, which is kind of cool. Let me show you that again. So the action's held back there. It's not your usual slide release from your M4 kind of thing, and it's actually dual-sided, so ambidextrous. So if you see here where my finger is, pushing that, it does it the same on both sides and goes. The handle's actually really comfortable. For me, it's actually quite small, I think. Ooh. It's quite small, I think, but actually your hand grips round it, and this texture's pretty nice. Flat trigger, again, I'm presuming the response is going to be pretty quick on this. Already, what I'm worried about is going to be battery space. Obviously, you've got this foldable stock, which clicks in. That kind of reminds me of that G36 stock, the G36C, where it kind of like folds like that and has a little catch. I actually had that as my first ever airsoft gun. It was a Jin Gong JG, and I really loved it. So I'm quite excited for this because obviously it's an SMG. You like doing that as you're running in. I have no idea where the battery is going to go in this. It looks almost like that's kind of solid, the M-lock there. So I'm thinking potentially it's back behind, or in this top receiver here. I can't actually see a way to open it. There's a pin here, but I don't really want to take the gun apart. You've got dual-sided selector switch. It doesn't have safe or anything written here. It's got a kind of bullet with a, you know, kind of cross through it. You've got a single bullet, and then you've almost got 2 bullets coming through on this side. So obviously semi and full auto. Mag that comes with the gun, very plastic and lightweight. Obviously you have kind of fake rounds in there. They don't look that real, and actually I would say that almost looks like paper at the back. I don't think it is, but it kind of looks like that. I think it might be. I think they've just kind of printed on there like an actual back to a round. Maybe you can see that. And then the actual plastic rounds are inside. Okay, I mean, it just looks very cool, doesn't it? I mean, it's a very long mag to put in here, so I'm not expecting it to be... I mean, it's pretty portable. It's not exactly like this is gonna... I mean, it is. Compared to an MP5, that's gonna bang on stuff, isn't it? So, I probably would generally pick my MP5 for this, but generally, I mean, it's very cool. To be honest, I'm very happy with it, and I'm excited to see what the pricing is on this. I presume they're going to price these in. So I total paid $399. If you guys know how to, I know the adjustable hop up is there. Obviously, it's a wheel hop up. I don't know where the battery goes in this. I'm going to look it up, but if you guys could write in the comments, just so everyone else knows who's watching this video, where do you put the actual battery? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm now going to check the price. Also, it's not got one of the extenders in the actual trigger well, but it's got this little thing here. Oh, it's got a follower. And on my SR25, SR30, it's actually got like a little catch here. So I presume the follower in here is going to stop the BBs firing. But actually on my other one, on my SR25, when it feels that there is no mag in it, it won't fire. So I don't know if that's the same with this, but I can't see a catch. So I presume it will fire, but it will stop firing when this follower goes up into a chamber. Which not a lot of guns do, but I think I can remember that from some of the G&Gs. Okay guys, sorry, I keep getting distracted as I always do. I mean, you guys watch the channel, so it can't be that bad, but I definitely realise when I watch it back, I'm like, you are just talking far too much. Okay, so we are going to look this up. What is the model? It is the PCC45. Pricing, what do you think? Put it up if you're in the live chat right now. Again, I paid, it's probably pretty bad to do that, isn't it? The site's there. I paid $399.99, and the value of the gun is $379.99. Now, as I said, these mags are going to be included, but I do think if it's a mystery box, I'm not buying the specific gun, it probably should be a little bit higher value. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree. These are also high caps, so I don't use high caps as much anymore. But I suppose if you're going to give me mags, it's better to do that, and this is a mid cap. So you're giving me the option to not need any more mags, which I suppose is a good thing. It's all in one, but not the happiest. In terms of mag value, this is $35, so $70, which puts us at 70 plus 379, so 380, so it's about 450. So $50 over what I spent. Kind of happy. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 stars. George? I mean, he's just not even cared the entire time. So I'm just going to do the same. 3 out of 5 stars, random. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video. And that is it from me. Goodbye.